What's up? Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Open Format. It's JPad the Juggernaut, and
It's DJ Holland. How y'all doing today?
hey, Open Format is back in effect on blackcultureradio.com. Make sure you guys are giving us a shout out in the BCR shout box. Like, subscribe, and share if you are on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. How you doing, DJ Holland?
I'm okay. How are you doing today?
Good, man. We had to take a week off for technical adjustments, but we're back, and good to be back with the people once again. And yeah, man, yeah. How's it feeling to you, bro?
I'm good. I've been moving pretty swiftly, back and forth trying to go on the slide. But I have I got a topic in my head that's just burning, and
Okay.
I want to pull it up. But before I do that, I wanted to once again uh, put out the blackculturalradio.com information for those people who are online catching in. Just in case you don't lose any of the broadcast if you go directly to blackculturalradio.com.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure that you are staying connected 24/7 to blackcultureradio.com. Just so you know, open format, we're here 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, USA, and also at the same time, 5 to 7 in London, England. Much love to you guys, and thank you guys for tapping in one more time. And you said you got this topic, man. I think we can go ahead and check it out. You know what I'm saying? I really think that it's important that we touch on topics, and by all means, DJ Holland, feel free.
Okay, so here's the topic, and who knows? I mean, obviously, people get they get so connected to issues that it becomes personal.
Yes.
And what I think when people start taking things personally, it's because of their own cultural issues
Mm-hmm.
that ties into them. But it's usually people don't think about other people's culture when they're complaining about an issue. They're just more interested in their culture and how their view of it is. They don't
Right.
see the other side. So the other side, of course, either deems that as being racist or sexist or, um, gender issues or whatever. Bottom line is the yin and yang is an equal symbol of two different types, two shades, or two or opposite uh, approaches, but have the same exact um, shape that makes it whole. So it was brought to my attention that certain artists are evil, and because they're evil,
Now, when you say certain artists, are you speaking of a specific
I
genre of music, or is it?
it's not a genre. Well, yeah, I guess it is a genre of music too, unless it's considered to be, crossover. Hip hop is considered evil. It's so's R&B, so's you know the opposite of country or rock.
Seems like we dominate the tabloids. That's without question.
Yeah. So here's an issue. While of course Michael Jackson and Prince and R. Kelly, Diddy, um, you name it, I can go through lists of these artists that look a certain way that are considered to be evil and rapists and all kinds of stuff.
Hmm.
While other artists who don't look like that, they're considered to be, boys will be boys.
Okay, and when you
And
say
boys
look
will be
like that,
boys.
you mean
Don
fitting?
Henley, Jimmy Page, Steven Tyler,
Uh huh.
Elvis.
Uh-huh.
Jerry Lee Lewis. All of these artists have one thing in common: music. What their music is and who they are to them might be the same, but most people who listen to an artist don't know that artist.
Mm.
They have no clue what they're really like.
Right.
They have no idea what the song is actually about.
Right.
All they know is that it's got a great melody and it's a sing along, or it moves them, or it has a type of music should not, to me, be attached to the artist as far as whether it's good or not, unless they're talking about killing babies in the music, which, let's face it, there's a lot of music out there that actually does talk about that.
Indeed.
And the
I mean,
artist,
the world is too big for us to think that it would.
Marilyn Manson is right on that list.
Yeah.
And he's actually on the list of offenders.
Oh wow.
I have decided to do a deep list on white artists who belong in this conversation.
Okay. Okay.
There's Steven Tyler. This is one of the strongest examples. Julia Misley, formerly Julia Holcomb, accused Tyler of grooming, sexually assaulting, impregnating, and exploiting her when she was 16 in the 1970s.
Wow.
The lawsuit says Tyler used his fame and stature as a rock star to exploit her. Tyler denies allegations, of course, like all artists do. A Los Angeles judge allowed part of the case to proceed to trial, though most claims were dismissed due to statute of limitation issues.
Ah, I
So,
see.
how is there a statute of limitations for rape?
Hmm.
Because it wasn't for Diddy.
I see. I see. That's interesting, man. That's interesting.
Same thing for Michael Jackson. There was no statute or limitations for him. He was deemed a child molester.
Yeah.
15, 20 years later.
Hmm.
Don Henley, same issue. Bill Wyman from the Rolling Stones. Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ted Nugent. Jerry Lee Lewis. Elvis Presley. David Bowie. Iggy Pop. John Phillips. Axl Rose. Marilyn Manson. And the list goes on.
We're working on the technical difficulties. Somebody said, "How come there's an echo?" I just seen that the effects button was up, so I just turned the effects down. And I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. We can't tell in the studio whether things are doing that or not. But if the echo is still there, just let us know in the shout box. Thank you guys once again. But go ahead, Holland. I'm listening.
If we stop playing everyone's music that did something offensive, that was an artist, what music will we have? Artists aren't necessarily considered to be God-fearing people.
Mm-hmm. Angela from North London, thank you for checking in with Open Format once again. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you sticking with us as always. Yeah, Holland, I feel you, man. The balance has never been there. It seems like we dominate the tabloids, we dominate the news, all of the entertainment news always is with black cultures and black radio and black music and black entertainment, black athletes. You never really see the other side of it, like Holland is pointing out. Marlene, how you doing? Thanks for checking in with us on this Tuesday. We appreciate y'all as always. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and there is an imbalance, and it is getting old, and it's
getting old.
It's getting real old, man. It's getting real old, and it's like, what do you do?
I don't know. That was why I brought up the yin yang.
Yeah, and it's like
it's an equal amount that gets put out there,
Yeah.
And if we're going to scrutinize one side, then we need to scrutinize the other.
Mm.
Or we need to just let it all go.
Yeah. Yeah. The balance has to start going the other way. And it's sad because then it gets us pitted more against ourselves because the influence of seeing it all the time creates a habit, in my opinion. Um, and this habit can start to bleed on. As a matter of fact, there was situations that were going on right here in the Steel City in the entertainment thing over the weekend from the 4th of July that actually point to this same thing on a lower and well, not lower per se, but a more localized impact, if you will. And I mentioned something about it today on my social media, and I said, you know what, man, these things got to start rectifying themselves. When are we going to have a week of positivity? Just 1 week. Can we make it through? I mean, I've seen us make it through days of positivity. That's the reason why I didn't say days. But can we do a whole week of positivity where we're not in the tabloids, where we're not our our lives are not put under this scrutiny and microscope when we're entertainers, athletes,
Or just people.
or
Here,
just people. Yeah,
but
just
we
people in
are
general.
a small percentage of the makeup of this country,
Hmm.
but have a larger percentage of the scrutiny that goes out there in the court of public opinion.
Man, isn't that the truth?
And
It's crazy how it goes, man. And it's like, but what do you do? What do you do? I mean, when you're up against these big conglomerates that are controlling the narrative, what is it that we actually can do? And that's the thing that we have to get to is we have to start getting to solutions. In my opinion, we have to start getting to solutions at some point because, you know, putting it on display, and we have that ability to do such with this media, but we also have on the other side, and that's why I'm glad Holland brought this up. It gives us an opportunity to also start to instill a mentality that can be exactly the opposite of what it is that's causing the problem in the first place. You know what I mean? And it's like, mm, I
uh,
don't know.
part of it is jealousy. Part of it is, you know, privilege,
Hmm.
entitlement.
Hmm.
But to me, most of it is groups against people
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of groups against groups.
Hmm.
It's groups against people.
Wow.
Large organizations that come down on people.
Hmm.
And don't get me wrong, like I said, it's a yin yang. So there are issues that go from one side to the other and also look down, because let's face it, we stereotypically, we definitely blame certain people for having more privilege. We definitely blame them.
Yeah.
But can we actually blame them?
Hmm.
Is it their fault they have more privilege?
No.
Whose fault is it?
No. I think that the fault has to fall alongside society in whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, organizations
Because
that
now
that cater
while
to
we
certain
cannot
groups.
excuse now while we can't excuse the table that was set for us because there's a percentage of us that came into these situations without knowing a history of heritage, culture, any of those things to identify with, to where we can actually behave a certain type of way if our culture said behave a certain type of way or be so we are instilled with these principles by these situations. The redlining, that was one thing that we used to talk about a lot, where people that wanted to afford nice homes just couldn't because they ended up sectioning off areas where it was off limits because just because of the color of your skin. And so it's like,
Or
it,
they
it,
didn't, Irish didn't want to live with Italians, and Italians
oh,
didn't want to live with the
and vice
Jewish,
versa,
and
exactly.
and they didn't want to live with the blacks, and the blacks didn't
Right.
want to live it.
And the people in Chinatown wanted to stay in China, and so on and so forth.
And we kept ourselves segregated. But then, how is it that our cultures are starting to bleed into other? I watch commercials now that don't even make sense to me, that didn't exist in the past. And I'm glad that we've come to the point where it's okay for a group of white women to talk in slang and hang out and use verbiage that would never be considered okay before. I'm so glad that it's okay that a white woman has a big butt now, because back in the 80s, if they weighed even more than 98 pounds, they were considered to be fat instead of beautiful.
Exactly.
And so, like I said, there's so much principle thrown out there that it judges people to the point where they have to run to each side to feel safe. These things are ridiculous and should be over. A white woman should be able to be as voluptuous as she wants, and a black woman should be able to be as suburban as she wants. And a black man should be able to drive around listening to their music as loud as they want, with the windows down, just like his white counterparts can do, without getting pulled over or subject to some kind of arrest or discrimination or stereotypical type of judgment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Stereotypes are so ancient. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when, literally when is that trend going to reverse? And the only solution I always come up with, Holland, is we have to lead by example. Well, if we're practicing the principles and spreading it around when we're out and about and doing exactly what it is that we're doing, then eventually it has to rub off on somebody at some point. Yes, indeed. Miss Marlene, thank you she said, interesting conversation. Yeah, it really is, because these topics don't get talked about enough. Of course, us having the format that we do have, it leaves us open to have these type of discussions. And I think it makes us better instead of bitter. I have a principle that says, let's find ways to be better, and let's stop finding ways to be bitter. The only way I can see that happening, once again, is leading by example. We have to be the beacons, the people that know the difference, the people that know how to, just like yourself, being able to transcend it into different cultures. Man, talk about it, man.
You know what?
I know.
I want to bring
I know.
up, because this one is one that's been piercing into my head. Should corporate should corporations not use Elvis music because he got in a relationship with Priscilla Presley when she was 14 and he was 24? A 24-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And he's considered to be one of the most entertaining.
Well, you said a couple of names.
And believe me, out of all there's so much that I've read. Mm-hmm. I decided that I was going to dive deep into it.
Miss Judy, how you doing?
I miss Judy. Yeah, but so Elvis being one of them, and for people in England, David Bowie doesn't have the cleanest. Although David Bowie didn't have those issues because his wife was gorgeous. Let's face it.
I don't know if we can even give that a pass, though.
Yeah,
right? You're still the point you're getting at is pretty much still driving itself home. Yeah, we're enjoying the lovely weather. It has been relatively warm here in the Steel City. The topic today is the imbalance of our entertainers and celebrities who get the bad rap.
What I did is, over the past 40 years, I went in and I...
Oh, you can still hear an echo? I don't know exactly what that is.
Is that coming maybe from me, or is that coming from
I think
both
it's coming
of us?
from both of us, to be honest with you. I think it's just how we got it routed. I don't know. We'll
there
address
would
it
have
as
to
we
be
go
an
along.
effect on in order for there to be an echo.
Yeah, well, not just that, but it could be the way that we have it routed. I don't know.
Or maybe I'm picking my voice is actually traveling to your mic. That's a possibility
Well,
also.
that's possible as well, but I'm not quite sure. We're working through the technical difficulties, y'all. We apologize for the echo.
What
Uh,
happens if you turn on the just out of curiosity the pa- the 48 volt?
oh no, no, no! It's not necessary, obviously, because
It shouldn't be because it's a line.
right. We're running straight through a line. We don't want to do that and throw too much of a jolt into something, and then it blows the chain. You know what I mean? It's something dealing with it. I have no idea exactly what it is. I
But does
mean,
that mean the
because
music's gonna do the
yeah,
same
because if we
thing? Fix it?
no, we turn ourselves down for a second, we're out of here. And so we're working through these technical difficulties, y'all. But we appreciate you guys as always, and we'll make sure that it gets right. Yeah. She said Clive Davis is gone. He was evil.
Oh, Clyde Davis.
Yeah,
Let's face it, Clyde Davis.
yeah,
Um, Clyde Davis was Diddy's godfather or something.
yeah,
And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting Diddy on any kind of that. Like he definitely had issues, and his issues were
hmm,
awful. And what he did to many people was ridiculous. And whether or not it was done to him, and he decided it was, turnabout was
yeah,
fair play, it's still not a good reason for him to be the piece of whatever he was.
yeah. And it's gonna get swept under the rug. That's the crazy part about it.
Oh, he's gonna get like they
It's
say
gonna
that he's not. He he's
everything
got
that
too.
happened.
He's got money, and money's got influence, and influence has got power. Power makes decisions.
Oh yeah, and well said. Judy said we shouldn't be allowing Europeans to control our music. You know, the only unfortunate thing is we had an opportunity in the very early beginning, Judy, in like maybe the 70s and the 80s. There was one window, if I'm not mistaken, Holland. There was one window that we had where we could have gained ownership of the culture of hip hop and the culture of urban music, but the way that the infrastructure was set in place a long time ago for us to get the bare minimum and for us to also be the scapegoat for everything that is negative about entertainment, uh,
Well, these
professional
are some of
sports,
the labels that they give.
and all of these, and even outside, like Holland said, even outside of that. So
From tabloids or not tabloids, from news media, from periodicals and things like that. These are some of the top the names that they give white artists, and then I'm going to tell you the ones that they gave black artists over the last 40, 50 years.
okay,
White artists are it's a rock and roll lifestyle, um, groupie culture, a different era, troubled genius, bad boy behavior, sex, drug, and rock and roll. Boys will be boys. Now, for black artists, it's predator, monster, criminal enterprise, thug, deviant, or lock them up. Those are, and I decided to research and have them search. I used an AI tool because obviously I didn't have enough time to go through 400,000 different articles to find out what they wrote about different sets. But
yeah, yeah,
these are things that after doing multiple inquiries that I found, and it's uneven.
super, and has been for I don't know how long. I mean, as long as we could possibly
As long as
remember.
and
Because
well, things are
you think
100% better.
you think back in our early days,
Early days.
DJ Ritchie locked seeing
What's up, DJ Richie?
respect and manners every single time. DJ Ritchie,
Do you remember
greetings.
when you go to a
And it's
music
like,
store and it have black music as the actual section?
mm,
It would black music was the section, and that's where you found any black artist. It didn't matter what kind of music it was. That's where you found them. Yes, we are 100 times better than we used to be.
yeah,
Are there sprinkles of crazy that are happening now? Yes, but it's not as bad as obviously the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Hell, the 80s,
mm-hmm,
or even the 90s.
man. I mean, and so again, it just points back to my point that those of us that really are like in the know of these things and can bring it to the light in a fashion where people can get it, and then we execute by living living that way. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think of because they already have the machine in place. How do you reverse a habit? You have to see examples of it being
It
on
has
the
to
opposite.
die.
You have to literally see examples of the opposite side and nothing else.
But
That's the only way you kill something like that off. It's just like they say with your diet. If you want to get rid of a disease, you have to stop feeding your body whatever it is that's causing it, right? So you have to stop
you
feeding
have
your
to kill it.
mind.
Technically, you have
It has to be killed in the
it has to
mind.
be killed.
Yeah.
But the problem is, bad attitudes are usually hereditary. My mom used to say, "Follow somebody stupid home, and somebody stupid's gonna answer the door."
Right. DJ All Styles, I see you, man. How you doing? Peace and blessings to you, brother. You already know. You already know. All Styles in the building. BlackCultureRadio.com. This is open format. JPad the Juggernaut and DJ Holland.
Holland, what's up?
You already know, man. Great topic today, man. And it's like long overdue that these conversations be had because it does weigh on your psyche. And then what do we do from there? I mean, like, where do we go from here?
Exactly. The burdens of one culture are not the burdens of another.
Yeah.
The things that make us happy and rejoice might be opposite for it on the other side. However, it does seem that we live with we have to live in the caution more than we get to live in the relaxation of life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So true.
I get in my car, I make sure everything is perfect before I start driving down the road.
Gotta almost have to.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you almost have
It's
to.
become second nature since 1986. Since I was 16 years old and able to drive. Well, at first you don't think that because you think that everybody's equal, but you find out quickly as a young black teenager in the suburbs of Illinois
Mm-hmm.
that driving can be a hazard, not just for you, but for your passengers. Because if your passengers don't look like you and they're female and it's 10 o'clock at night and you're driving them home, anything can happen. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen to white males also.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it doesn't.
But if you look at the statistics,
Oh.
it definitely doesn't happen
Oh no.
at the rate.
No. Nowhere close. Nowhere close. We've seen examples. Too many examples on camera where it didn't happen. In the same scenario would happen with a person of color, and it did.
And then
And so.
and then you get blamed, and then it becomes your fault because either you put them in jeopardy or you spoke out because you thought it was injustice, and then it got them in trouble because now they're with a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Or bottom line is, it becomes that person's fault who the injustice is about.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Well, I mean, stay tuned, y'all. Like we're gonna just continue to monitor these things, and hopefully it resonates with somebody, bro.
I'm gonna be 56 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming up in like 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
And for 40 years, I realized that I have tried to look towards the light instead of because there was a point when I was angry.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized that me being angry hasn't fixed anything. And what, I'm going to live my whole life angry?
Yeah, I mean, like, really, at the end of the day, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're in these modes, we have to just lead by example. If we don't lead by example, then we're going to be sitting back here wondering exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not going to live my life around just one type of person because it's safe.
No, and you don't have to.
It would never fix anything.
You know, that's part of what we consider freedom. And if we still think freedom is something that is going on, you know what I'm saying? then we have to start practicing and executing those principles without having the fear. You got to act despite these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about peace coming. With the World Cup. Yeah. The World Cup is getting a lot of scrutiny this year. You know what I'm saying? Like I can safely say, just to switch subjects real quick, since we have we have somebody in the chat.
Well, it's open format.
Yep, it's open format. So yeah, we'll briefly talk about that. Yeah, the World Cup definitely, even on the American side of things, it's just been ran poorly this year. Unfortunately, what do we have to? It's boring. Yeah, it's run poorly. It's not bringing the excitement, and the viewership is down, and it's showing.
Well, we're
Because
also,
you think
we're
about
also a country that never really gave much attention from to this as a actual sport. It's something that that you have your kids doing on a Saturday afternoon or whatever, but soccer here does not have the same kind of that actual football has overseas or in the Latin America or hell around the world. The only place where it's not considered major is here. So of course we don't know how to handle it. We definitely don't know how to handle it.
No,
It's not something that we do.
no, no, and it's really unfortunate, but it's the truth.
But you know what makes us hypocrites? Is entertainment is our thing. So
Right.
how is it that we
He said
don't know
you
how
guys
to
call it soccer?
Yeah. How is it that we don't know how? The funny part is, the word soccer doesn't come from the United States. It comes from England.
I think we put that up on the show a few weeks
it
ago,
actually
didn't we?
was something that we learned. It comes from England.
It actually does come.
We
from
just
England.
call it soccer because because we have something called football.
Yeah. He said soccer. Yep.
Now it would be funny if you guys decided to call your football like our football soccer, just to be. Maybe somebody ought to start a movement in England where they start throwing a pigskin around and calling it soccer, just to piss us off.
Nah, it'll piss off people that do rugby before that.
Well, rugby's still called rugby, so
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. We play
That's like calling rugby
American
soccer,
football is starting to get played in every country at least twice a year, every year for the past 5 years.
No, Chad, I agree. It is the worst World Cup ever. I am one that does watch, and I can speak on it, bro, because I watch, and it's just not put together well. And hopefully they can get it together. But it's unfortunate, man. Not put together well at all. I agree. We are here. It is open format, and yeah, I think it's time to play some music, bro. It's definitely time to play some music. I actually ended up getting our thing here, our music here. Let's see if we can get it started while we're. No, it's not playing through unless we do the playback. Let's go ahead and set it up real quick, and we'll run.
That definitely came through hot. Your song's ready. Whatever.
Oh, it came through real hot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Is it part of this right here?
Let's see here. I believe it is. Yep, that's it right there. Let's bring ourselves back and let the music rock.
There you go. Participating in the chat.
Yeah, thank you guys. We're gonna get the audio here going.
Please put it up.
Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, you're in the mix. Custom beats by the Juggernaut. Let's go. Yeah, about 10 minutes in, we're going to have DJ Holland come in and do his thing. We apologize for the technical difficulties today, but I hope you're enjoying the Beat Tape Volume 5 by J-Pad the Juggernaut. Let's go. Okay. Yes, indeed. That was Beat Tape Volume 5 on blackcultureradio.com. JPad the Juggernaut, DJ Holland. This is open format. Thank y'all for sticking with us in the chat. I know we had a little echo. Hopefully, we've rectified the problem. Give us a thumbs up if we have. And it's about that time, DJ Holland. I was about to say, man, you know what I'm saying? The ones and the twos is what DJ Holland used. You know what I mean? And it's interesting when I hear his mixes. Where we're gonna go today and where we're gonna go tomorrow. Who knows? But nonetheless, you know, wherever it is, it's always a good time. Always a good time. Always a good time indeed.
All right.
All right, brother. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna kill our music, our sound, and I'm gonna let you just go ahead and get loose. You guys like, subscribe, and share on online and at blackcultureradio.com. I hope you guys are having a safe ride home. It is about the hour of 6 o'clock. You guys be safe. Be safe on the road. And if you're having lunch, going right back to work, man, jam out to DJ Holland on your lunch break. Here we go.
Or because it's 5 o'clock. I don't know.
Right. Well, 6 o'clock actually, technically. It's about 6 in the evening over in London. Let's get to it though. DJ Holland, you know what to do.
Nobody else's fault, so don't do it.
song that can't be missed. It's not hip hop or hop hip, it's hip house. Get ready, cause I'm about to turn it out. Let the acid take control of your mind, your body, your soul. 1, 2, 3, 4. the break. Here we are, another night of clubbing. The atmosphere is here that we're loving. Waited all week to seek a new freak with a tight miniskirt, dancing to a beat. And honey, you look fine, so I know it took time. Getting you fresh like fishing, I'm a hook mine, yeah. I wanna please ya, put you at ease, you're freaking. I'm a skeeze ya, I'm with that. Boy, I wanna get that, take you home, enjoy you like a six-pack drinking. But let me start thinking if I really want you, and should I start winking? But nevertheless, I came here to move. Yo, baby, welcome to my groove. Yo, baby. Yo, baby. I wanna outdance you, take you my girl, she called the feds. I did that time and spent that bread. I'm headed home, I'm almost there. I'm on my way, headed up the stairs. To my surprise, a nigga replacing me. I had to take him to that ghetto university. The lights, cop lights, flashlights, spotlights, strobe lights, street lights. All of the lights, all of the lights. Fast life, drug life, thug life, rock life, every night. All of the lights, all of the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need, want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights. Training order, training order. My daughter, her mother, brother, grandmother hate me in that order. Public visitation. We met at borders, told her she'd take me back. I'll be more supportive. I made mistakes. I bumped my head. The court sucked me dry. I spent that bread. She need a daddy. Baby, please, can't let her grow up in that ghetto university. All of the lights.
Man, Holland, that was righteous, brother. That was a strong hour of power there.
I put all the lights, you know, 'cause like Kanye says, let's turn the lights up in here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We need to shed some light on all the darkness that we got going on internally that we are, you know, spreading out there. We need to turn up the lights.
That's right, all of them.
And you notice he brings up the first person. He's like, something wrong, I shake my head, MJ gone, my brother dead.
Right.
Right. That's me, my rant
Man,
back.
oh man, yes indeed. Great mix today, brother. Great mix today. And we thank y'all for dealing with us on the technical difficulties. We'll be back better next week. And yeah, man. But always, it's a great time being with you guys over here on
We missed you last week.
Radio.com. We missed y'all last week for sure. We'll be back next week. You already know what it is, man. Make sure you stay locked in. We are here 5 to 7 p.m. in London and 12 to 2 here in the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the U.S. Yes, indeed. And also, make sure you guys stay tuned. New mixes will be coming real soon. I got a couple of instrumental albums that are on the way.
Looking forward to hearing
might as well put it out there now. So they'll be available on my website, custombeatking.com, and bandcamp.com as well.
You can also listen to older shows by going to our YouTube channel
Yes.
and or blackcultureradio.com. Also, I just want to give you a sincere thank you. We appreciate you. We
Yes.
have appreciated it tremendously, and all the feedback we get and for the topics that we choose. And we're just thankful.
Oh, thankful and grateful every single time. And yes, indeed. And like I said, we will be back next week. We're going to let the music play out, and DJ Miggs is up next.
DJ Miggs!
Yes, indeed. Yes, for your jazz fix, it's always DJ Miggs in the mix. Thank y'all. This is Open Format, J-Pad the Juggernaut, and
DJ Holland.
we are out of here, man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.